Good morning, everyone. We are happy to welcome Sir from IMFS with us today. We, the UMIT students from Council IEEE, have prepared a quick rapid fire round on studying abroad. Let's start rapid fire with Study Abroad edition. First country that comes to your mind for studying abroad.
Without doubt, USA.
So, what is the best time to start planning for abroad study?
So the ideal time is semester 6. So one can start in Sem 4 as well, but 6 is the perfect time.
Study abroad myth you want students to stop believing.
One myth that studies in Germany is free or studies in France is free. They're no cost. But do remember, when you go to a country that does not speak the language, you've got to learn the language. So there is a pro and there is always a con. So don't just keep looking at the pro of low cost. There is some price, always a price.
So, one thing you wish students research more before going.
Oh, I want to quote Guru Nanak on this one. Man to apna mool pehchan. So I wish students would put some time in understanding themselves. Tragedy in India is we followed the herd mentality. So where lots of students have gone, everybody wants to go there. Because we want to follow something that's very safe, a safe pathway. And at the same time, and in an opposite direction, one of our favorite songs is Ekla Chalo Hai. So we propagate the belief of walking your own pathway, but on the other hand, when it comes to career choices, we follow the safe pathway. So once again, man to apna mool pehchan.
Nice. Biggest mistake Indian students made while applying abroad.
My goodness, there are so many. But right now, right on top of the list is using ChatGPT and AI for not just researching, but also identifying which universities and more tragically, writing their essays and SOPs. That's a huge red flag.
One thing that makes IMFS different from other abroad consultants.
Oh, we charge money for everything we do. And I think that's very important because, like I said, there's nothing free. There are no free lunches. So if I were to offer you something that is free, then obviously I'm sustaining myself, my family, and my company through some other means. So as a student, you need to understand if services are free, who is paying? And more importantly, what is being sold? What is the product? And obviously in such a scenario, the product happens to be the student, and therefore that's scary. So we're very, very proud that not only are we an institute that is prided itself on ethics of not ensuring or not allowing universities to pay, rather we charge the students so that the student welfare is the most important thing.
Scholarship or part-time job, which is more practical.
Oh, it's always going to be scholarships and some kind of RA, TA or GA. So that always is the most practical. But then let us be clear, not everybody gets it. So of every 100 kids who leave India, probably 20-25% get that. So what would the rest of them? So majority of them will end up doing some part-time jobs, some on-campus or off-campus jobs. And I tell every student that they shouldn't be looking at the kind of job they do. They should be looking at what they are able to learn from that. So let me give a very quick example. I'm also rapid fire. If I have the chance of working as an RA, I would take that. TA, I would take that. But if I'm getting a chance to assist a faculty, I would always value that much more than working, say, in a cafeteria, which could probably pay me more, but the learning is nothing, right?
So, one success story from IMFS that you remember.
Oh, I remember all of them. So one of the biggest stories was of the student who got admitted to a top-ranked university. So when universities see that the student is not ready for the program, they give you something called bridge courses. And these bridge courses actually cost you a year, sometimes two. So this particular student, who we will not name, he went into a university with a 2-year extra study to his master's degree. And the amazing part was, within the very first year, the faculty realized that he was actually a gem. He suffered in India because of various reasons, theoretical education, lack of infrastructure, and so on and so forth. But he was brilliant. And therefore, by the time he entered the second year of the so-called bridge course, he actually had funding given to him, and his masters got over within a matter of, including the extra, within a matter of 2.5 years. He went on to do a PhD from the same university, and then went on to work for a company. But more importantly, he established his own firm and has filed 2 patents, which now qualify him for an O visa. O is outstanding, right? So that allows him a straightaway pathway to becoming a citizen of that country. So students may not have done too well in India, but that does not mean it's the end of the world. There are many more opportunities waiting. Let's examine them.
According to you, what is the biggest red flag you notice in students' abroad applications?
The biggest red flag is lack of research. So once again, those 2 points come back. Herd mentality, everybody applying to university because their friends have applied. I think we should avoid that.
So, one final tip you would like to give to UMIT students dreaming of studying abroad?
Is study well in Sem 6 so that when you apply in October, when you're in Sem 7, your academic result is pretty strong. Because universities are going to look at all your 6 Sems, but they look at Sem 6 more carefully. So do well in Sem 6. So don't study a week or 2 days prior to an exam. Put in that effort 2 months prior so that you're able to get the result you want. Raise your SGPA. So that is one, and I'm sorry, for free, another one advice is take part in as many activities as you can, like both of you are doing. Take part in leadership activities, take part in team-oriented activities, because they all end up building your profile. And one more extra for free, absolutely, which is do as many of certifications as you can, as many assignments as you can, as many projects, internships, all related to your field. Because every one of those activities helps build your profile. And that is what universities want. Not just somebody who's got academic high scores, but an overall strong profile.
Thank you so much, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you very much to both of you for hosting us today at SNDT. It's an absolute privilege being here, and we all wish you all the very best from